In a peaceful forest filled with towering trees and vibrant flowers, lived a swift and boastful hare named Haru. With his sleek white fur, tall ears, and boundless energy, he was the fastest animal in the woods. He loved to show off, often bragging to the other animals. "No one can outrun me," he would say, grinning confidently. One day, as Haru laughed at the idea of anyone challenging him, a steady and quiet voice spoke up. It was Toru, the tortoise, small, sturdy, and slow-moving. His deep brown eyes were calm, yet determined. "I may not be fast," he said, "but I am persistent. I challenge you to a race." The entire forest burst into laughter. A race between the fastest and the slowest. Impossible, but Haru, always up for a joke, smirked and agreed. "This will be too easy," he said, stretching dramatically. At the starting line, the animals gathered in excitement. A wooden sign marked the race's beginning, and as soon as the signal was given, Haru took off in a blur of white fur, leaving a trail of dust behind. Toru, on the other hand, took his first small step, slow but steady. Within seconds, Haru was far ahead. He looked back and saw Toru barely moving. Laughing to himself, he decided to have some fun, doing flips, running circles around the cheering animals, and even stopping to chat. "This is a waste of my speed," he boasted. "I could finish this race in my sleep." And so, he did. Finding a comfortable tree with cool shade, Haru yawned, stretched, and lay down. "I'll just take a quick nap," he murmured before falling into a deep sleep, completely unaware that Toru was still moving forward, step by step. The tortoise never wavered. Though his legs grew tired, and the sun began to set, he did not stop. He passed by the sleeping hare, unnoticed, and continued toward the finish line. The animals watching grew silent, their eyes wide as they realized Toru was about to win. Meanwhile, Haru woke up with a start. The forest was quieter than before. He jumped to his feet, stretched his long ears, and gasped. "The race!" he shouted. He bolted forward at full speed, pushing himself faster than ever. The finish line was in sight, and Toru was just a few steps away. The crowd held their breath as Haru closed in, but at the very last moment, Toru stepped over the line first. The forest erupted in cheers. The slowest animal had beaten the fastest, simply by never giving up. Haru skidded to a stop, his mouth open in disbelief. Then, after a moment, he sighed and smiled. Walking up to Toru, he extended a paw. "You win, fair and square," he admitted. "Slow and steady really does win the race." Toru, smiling humbly, shook his paw. From that day forward, Haru learned that speed is important, but patience and perseverance matter even more. And so, the two became friends, walking home together under the golden sunset, side by side. The end.